we're back, dear spectators, for Game 2 of tonight here at the Post Esports Masters Season 5 League of Legends, part of the circuit, of course. We've had a great game just now between Vase Esports and Hitmonlee, where Vase Esports was able to slowly but steadily set a space in their favor over the course of the game to, in the end, completely crush Hitmonlee in the last minutes of the game. Definitely setting the tone for today, maybe. We'll have a look how Game 2 of tonight goes, where we'll be looking at Red Lions versus Royal Family. And while we did already go over it, maybe we can once again quickly show their rosters, so you know who you'll be seeing in just a bit for this League of Legends game. On sides of Royal Family, we've mentioned them, familiar faces, both partly for the Post Esports Masters, but most importantly, familiar faces if you've also followed the ESLOL second division in the past few splits, or in the current splits, with Axo and Dan on the top and bottom lane, and with Din Foxy, also known as Valerian in the jungle.
Yes, and of course, the brotherhood of the Red Lion, or Red Lion, we have also the team with Eto or Reine des Eagles on support position, and of course the other boys. A lot of Frenchmen here, definitely a cool lineup. Hopefully they can maybe achieve what the brother of Red Lion did in the first season to win it all. Who knows if they can do it or not.
Yeah, definitely huge shoes to fill in for them, but who knows. It might go just perfectly for them. And I'm also hearing that the game is already set and ready, so we can jump right into that.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, I was gonna say something then. There we go.
Let's go.
Game 2 of this first game day here at the Post Esports Masters Season 5 in League of Legends. Red Lions on the blue side going up against Royal Family Esports on the red side. There we go. And now we can see the champions. We already had a peek at the champ select a bit earlier.
Yes.
But now you may see it as well. What's up in both teams?
Yeah, just go. I just want to go quick over the gem select. So we had like the Sari first pick. Actually, Sari actually new for me because Sari kind of dropped out the meta a little bit. So cool to see her back in it. Then there came Kalista Fresh as an answer. Then Jenna against Kalista Fresh with Darius blind pick actually top lane into Axo's Mordekaiser. I believe he even played Mordekaiser in the second division, if I remember correctly. Yeah, Axo was a guy who even played Garen and stuff, so it's just probably a pocket pick by him. And then Brand Jungle actually came on a red side of pick 4, and then the rotation Y plus Syndra. Syndra is blind pick mid lane, and Syndra got counter picked, you could say, with Irelia in the end by Royal Family Esports. So that's the draft. Sorry that we cannot show it because of the spectate client, but if that's something we mentioned with the first game, just spectate client isn't doing it, so we need to rely on the replay, and with the replay we don't have the draft, so that's why I talked a little bit about the draft. Anyway, we are in game, finally, after 2 minutes of this monologue. I'm sorry.
Alright.
Yeah, but it's important to keep you in this game.
Yeah, to give people a bit of a context of what might be going on. I think it's the most important part, and which makes it sad that we don't see the draft, is indeed the pick order. So knowing that the Zeri was first pick is super interesting, that the Irelia was taken as a counter pick, super interesting things to note and know. So definitely, if you as well have an issue with this backdated problem, don't hesitate to write a strongly worded letter to Riot, and who knows, maybe we'll get it working by Thursday or next week. Let's hope at least. But yeah, back to the game. We already have quite a lot of exchanges going on various levels, especially on the middle lane. A bit of poking coming in from the Syndra, and Irelia also not letting herself go and just trying to slice through Syndra's flesh with her blades.
Yeah, and I think we have a pretty interesting draft actually. There was like this Darius client pick top lane, and it was kind of like I pick it away, but first we maybe see Bolo top lane.
Yep, here we go. Clubbed to that first blood, goes to Axo on his Mordekaiser.
Oh, what a player! Because Axo's most played champion so far this season is the Darius. So maybe Red Lion just thought, why should we ban it? We can just pick it away. Isn't working, at least in the start, but Axo, of course, is a pretty damn strong top laner. And there's a roaming support here. Oh, good flash.
Yes,
good
very
flash.
good flash.
So he got out of there. We see a lot of comfort picks, actually, if I just think about it. From Shunrin, actually, it's his most played champion with the Thresh. So he is quite confident, hopefully, on it. And then, of course, the mid laner of Royal Flame actually is kind of Casio OTP, but his second champion is the Irelia. So
Here we have the Q landing on the mid lane. Quite a lot of action on the mid lane already, with both junglers and supports rotating towards there. Really not wanting to let either of them have free will there.
yeah. But that could definitely be a banger matchup. Just from the draft, I think we saw a lot of little sneaky plays, and especially like this Brand jungle pick is always cool to see. Oh, really good
Here
hook
we
there.
have a nice hook with the Lantern following up. Dan is able to follow up with the... He gets the kill. No, he does not. It's the support who gets the kill. That's, of course, always a bit sad to see.
It's just the Ignite who gets the kill in the end. Like always, if the ADC is too hesitant with the kill, Ignite, Tick will kill it. That's always funny to see it. And I wanted to talk just a little bit about the brand, because I'm casting LCK at the moment, so the Korean Super League, sometimes on weekends, and Willa from one of those Korean teams. I think it's Fear Freaks or something. Willa played 2 games of Brand Jungle. Actually, is one of the first in Korea who does it. So it's cool to see just Brand Jungle Brand here in our league as well. It's such a cool pick, such a solo queue pick, but also a really cheese pick and competitive. So you can definitely be excited about that.
Yeah, and we can see that what you'd expect a brand to do well in the jungle, he does well. He's already got a huge CS lead here. Immediately goes to the Void Grubs as they're there, and look, he's able to take the 3 on them at once, which is really practical. Seems to be working well. He should be able to take 3 of them. In the meantime, Red Lions do take the first Drake of the game, objective versus objective. And there is one thing that we missed. It's that both mid laners just slaughtered each other in the meantime, both getting a kill.
Yeah, it's just bloody there. Of course, there's a big comfort pick with the Syndra, but also this Aurelia who needs to kind of play aggressive because she is a counter pick and stuff. But you can see that both sides can actually try to win the matchup.
Yeah.
And what is really cool to see is that actually this Aurelia at the moment is ahead on CS. I mean, that was something I talked about in the last game. But those range versus melee matchups, so usually the range champion has a little bit more of a CS lead because he can bully or try to bully the range champion, but the melee champion. But in this case, Aurelia is really, really scary, and if he just gets hooked, just gets stunned by her stun, Aurelia can pretty much kill the mage. So Syndra needs to be a little bit safe.
Yes. In the meantime, top lane, the 1v1 is on. The ultimate was dropped by the Mordekaiser, and we even have the branches around the corner in order to pick up the kill even. Get himself some pocket change here. And this actually starts to look rather good for Royal Family.
Yeah, definitely. Well played there. Good gang, but also, I mean, if we are serious, that was just a really well played Bugs, and I mean he just knows the matchup probably. Ooh.
Oh yeah, we have the engage on the middle lane. Both junglers are there. Nothing much. We had Dizzy Girls on the Janna as well. A lot of action and a lot of movement on the map already this early in the game in this matchup.
Yeah, it's crazy, but that's what I said when we first looked at those lineups. I was talking about Royal Fam probably being the second top dog in this league, maybe with Snooze together, and Royal Fam maybe even going in as first place in the end, just because with Ban, with Axo, you have so many with Valyrian, you have so many really good players in this lineup that they kind of just probably beat most of the teams in this Division 1 just by pure like goodness, you could say. But I'm happy to see Red Lions team, and they could hook again.
We have a hook on the bot lane. Zelke getting a lot of damage, but thanks to the Exos is able to lower the output of the Kalista. This looks rather even between the two. Goes in with the flash. Is he going to be able to get the kill? No. Sunrim picks it up again. And Dan is forced to flash out here to not get killed by the Janna. This is truly a supports matchup, but here comes Tundra Rocky with the charge, and Battery is able to pick up the kill on the Thresh. Is he going to be able to connect onto HK Shadow, also known as Dan? No, he is not.
But was a good try there, and actually really close fight. I mean, you could see Ziki just trying to flash on the Kalista, just getting this last couple of auto attacks in, but in the end it just wasn't enough, and that was a really close 2v2. So that could actually could have won by Red Lions as well. So they keep on fighting, and they try their best against maybe one of our stronger teams in the league. But definitely a good showing so far, even though they fall behind a little bit in total gold. Right now it's 10 minutes in, and we kind of see a 2 to 3k gold lead already, just because of the solo bolos top lane, for example.
Yep, and here we have it again as well with the ultimate, the Shadow Realm sort of thing for the Mordekaiser, and he's able to pick up second kill for Axo, and he keeps the lead going. 18 CS lead as well. Gonna get some more platings here as well.
Yeah, and then of course the big jungle lead and CS department and mid lane lead as well. So all the top side kinda is a little bit struggling with the Red Lion. So hopefully they come back. And now the white crops going down there. You can see if you kill one, the other two gets missing half shield. So a lot of shield if you try to take them all down at the same time, but he gets it. So that's the first round of Void Grubs, or maybe even the second round. Second round.
6 Void Grubs for Royal Family Esports, and we're going to be able to see what we barely didn't see in the last round.
Yeah, little Void Maps. However, spawning, if you hit a turret, then they will get spawned, 2 of them, and they deal a little bit of turret damage, but actually, and that's pretty funny, normally you need to hit the turret to get this debuff, to get this true damage ticking, but if you just stand close to a turret, then your Moid Mips spawn, and if they hit the turret, the true damage actually comes as well.
Yeah, we have the engage on the middle, a lot of damage falling on to the Syndra, and Yara is able to pick up the kill, and here we saw the small Void Mites. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Void and Mites together is not really comfortable to say.
Oh. In German, actually, those names are a little bit wilder, you could say. I don't need to say that now, but it's I mean, it's Lehrenlarve and Lehrenmilbe. So those are really crazy names. Anyway, there's a teleport play.
Yeah, teleport play on the bot lane, lots of damage. Monsoon was already dropped. Mola getting really low here. On the brand is able to fall back as we have the TP coming in from the Aurelia player. And his Eagles in the middle of Royal Family is not going to be able to survive that. Dan is able to finally get 2 kills here with this double kill and 4 members of Royal Family Esports versus 2 members left on the bot lane. 4 red lines are going to be able to apply some pressure. I think they're going to go for the tower dive. Yeah, we have the TP in from the Aurelia. Another kill going to the red team, and a double kill, a double kill for Royal Family Esports on the bot lane.
Yeah, and that's really a huge lead now for them. They might even get the full turret just because of all this true damage, because it's stacking by multiple members. So they might get it in the end.
Did you just say they might get it?
Yeah, it's
with
funny.
the
It's
void
funny
might?
because of void might. Yeah. It wasn't a full turret, but a lot of plates. And I mean, it's just minute 13 and we already have 7k gold, which is really dominant actually. So Royal Fam giving their best to close this game out and just building a lead. And now maybe the solo bolo again on the top line.
Yes, a familiar situation which we have here. We have the flash being used to dodge the clubbing, but it's not enough. And Axo is able to pick up a 3rd kill, and you gotta give it to Royal Family. They're just setting the pace beautifully. They're using their leads. When they have leads, they're using it as leverages. You have top lane. Axo is fine. He does not need help. We can fully concentrate on this bot side. And with Aurelia TPing in, the fight is almost a guaranteed win. And look, he can just keep on going on. He's got 2 levels on the enemy AD carry. He can 1v2 them. That's another kill for him. And in the meantime, the bot lane, well, they can push in the middle lane.
Yeah, clean rotations there from Royal Fam, and also just clean gameplay right now from all the players. Like hooks are hitting, solo bolos are dropping top and down, and it's just really well played at the moment. Royal Fam giving their best to show us that they are the team to beat in this league, and yeah, they just rotate to the next objective. I mean, you can just see it on the minimap. They try to take down the Herald right now, so that's really good. I mean, in the end, they lost this first trade actually because of a cross-map play. We saw Tantra Rookie. Ooh.
Way a hook here on Tundra. Rookie gets middle life, is able to get back in the back line. Now we have the return engage from Royal Family, but careful because Axel is on the way. First one to fall is the Fire player. They keep on going. They're able to get a return kill onto Shunnerim. 3-3 here in the river as tensions leave the Summoner's Rift.
Yep, in the end it's still an object, so they get this Herald for them for their own, and with that they can probably just crack open some more turrets, because you can kind of drive the Herald. You can actually try to get one turret mid lane and then drive the Herald to the top lane, for example. It's pretty crazy actually. There could be the next solo bolo by Axo.
Yes, and we do have more lag on the top lane on the Brand. He's going to pick up that kill. They take the tier 1. We do have Rift Herald on the Brand in the pocket. Are they going to pop it for this tier 2? Are they going to use this push to rotate maybe towards mid lane? No, they do use it here. Maybe we'll see some crazy driving around.
There are some angles for that, but especially like in those out curves, it's really hard. But I just use it for the next turret.
Is it throws you pretty far away?
Yeah, but look at all those white maps. Just an army of them. It's so crazy, and they just take down the turret.
Yeah, and in one huge push, they get they get the complete top lane actually open.
Yeah.
And this is huge because top lane is always going to be pushing. Axo wins the 1v1 without breaking a sweat, but with this lane pushing, this means he can be just about anywhere, and that just puts Royal Family at an advantage in every single fight.
Yeah, it's really good gameplay right now from the Royal Fam. Drake is spawning, so you see the rotations like Brand and Aurelia already coming down. The Drake to take it down at minute 17, and then maybe, and then that's probably then after that the end, we probably see a 20-minute Baron or something, and with the Baron I can maybe even end the game. I mean, if you just look at the gold lead, it's 10k already after 70 minutes. I think the 10k mark we reached last game as well, but after like 20 or 24 minutes or something. So That's a way more dominant game right now by the Royal Fam. They just almost get every single objective, win every single fight. So it's just a matter of time when they will probably close it out, and most likely with the Baron.
Yes, Red Lions definitely on the back foot here. They're not able to kind of like take the curve here as Royal Family just keeps going faster and faster, setting the pace, keeping the pace up. I mean, they went from Herald to, okay, we get the whole top lane, we get the mid lane turret, and it aligns perfectly for us to be there just in time for the second Drake, and then we keep the pressure going on the bot side. It's just perfectly agenced from Royal Family Esports. They dance around the Summoner's Rift as if it was their own home.
Yeah, there's a little crossmap play at least with Darius on the top lane, but instantly teleporting top lane to stop the push, not even letting him take down the turret or even damaging it. So they just constantly try to get the most out of the situation. They cracked now 5 out of 6 tier 1 and tier 2 turrets, and then they did not crack down tier 2 mid, but tier 3 top lane, so 6 turrets in total. And yeah, just 1 minute for Baron, and there's not a single way, in my opinion, for Red Lion to really win a team fight at the moment. So Royal Fam can just start up Baron, for example, and if there's a contest, maybe Tantra Tsuruki tries to steal it or something. But besides that, I think Red Lion just needs to keep farming and hopefully get 2 items done on each of them to maybe find a miracle fight or something. But it's really hard. I mean, if you just look at the inventories of Royal Fam, they all have 2 items done, and on the other side, they kind of have 1 item and then a half or something. So if they can maybe find a team fight where all just have 2 items, for example, and Royal Fam does not get the third, then maybe they have a chance just by just item wise, but it's pretty unlikely.
It is definitely going to be rough. We have the vision build up around the Baron as it just spawned, and Royal Family goes for it immediately. And Red Lions, I think they're aware that this is happening, but they're also aware that they cannot contest it. Best they could do, as you've said, is try to steal it like we've had in the last game from Hitmonlee, but they're not even on the best side to do so currently. Really a rough one. With this Baron up, Royal Family is now definitely in a good position to finish the game.
Yes. And with that, they can just crack down the mid lane. And it wouldn't surprise me if they can just play Aram now and just try to run it down mid lane and just finish it there. Because they're just way too far ahead. They can just beat them with their purses, you could say. So, and just look at all those white mips. I mean, they just hit this turret. It's so funny.
Oh, we get CC on Molak, but yeah, look at that. The whole combo isn't enough to kill him. And with that, they take the inhib turret on the mid lane. They're able to get into the enemy team, onto Red Lions. A lot of damage falling onto the Aurelia. Well done from Red Lions, but is it enough? No, it's not. It's their AD carry that's going to die now, as well as the top laner and support. 1 member left for Red Lions, and that is Amaterasu on the Syndra. But 1v5, you're not going to do much as Royal Family pushes towards the fountain. And with that, I believe they also finished the game. First Nexus turret falling, second Nexus turret falling, and with that, we have the game.
Yeah. 21 minutes in total, nearly 22 minutes. Royal Fam just kinda stomps Red Lion, which hurts for them, because Red Lion is such a cool team. And in the end, it just wasn't enough on most lanes. Especially top lane, Axel just did such a great job in this matchup. He probably played it plenty of times, and just picking the Darius away from him maybe did make him mad, so that he wanted to crush the top lane. Who knows? He carried the team on top lane, but all lanes won. I mean, the Aurelia counter pick was really amazing. Got more farm out of the lane, and then some close 2v2s on the bot lane. But in the end, with all those rotations, with all those objectives, with the farm leads, it just was a clean game by Royal Fam.
Yeah, definitely. Royal Family already showing what they're made of with that roster. And I would say, without any further ado, we'll be heading into a short break in order to set up the next game, which is going to be Snooze Esports versus Stabil, and we'll see you very soon.